I wanted to show you guys that I had to redate this planner in order to make it work. It was a 2024. So just to show you that I did have to white it out and then use stickers to put the dates on. And then I'm trying to do those special like flip tabs. So I just wanted to show you guys that I was doing that. And I was actually using Avery labels to make the little tabs. And I'm really excited about trying to use these. I've never made these before. And so it was kind of fun to see how it all kind of worked out. And since I had to redate anyway, I just figured I'd just make it so that it wasn't a split day like that. And the Avery tabs actually worked really well. And I was really happy with the way that they came out, using the sticker numbers to mark the days. And I just did the two side by side. I think sometimes adding little elements like this can really make your planner fun to use and function better than if you just left it alone, especially since I had to redate it anyway. Sometimes we have a lot of stuff going on days, and so that way I have enough room to write it out. So this is the first planner that I'm doing. I wanted to decorate. So after I got all the redating done, then I'm just trying to decorate with some of the script tape, washi tape, and I love this tape. This tape is one of my favorites. So if you invest in washi tape, I'd say the script tape is probably one of the best investments I've made. I use it for a lot of different setups, and it just kind of adds a little element of something without being too much. I changed my planners up for this month, and so I wanted to just try and keep it a little simple till I get the gist of how it works out for me. And I feel like I've got the ideal of it. I kind of stuck with like this ideal of fairies and gardens, and so I didn't want a hole punch, so I was being kind of lazy and just ripped it around the edging so that way I didn't have to worry about it. But I wanted to get that feel of like a fantasy garden. So I really like this washi tape. It's really pretty floral design. And I have my little plastic cutter that I can take to work with me, and I take everywhere. So I just brought that out so I could use that to just trim up the edges, get them lined up with those daily squares. And since the first starts on a Saturday, I had a lot of squares to kind of play with a little bit. I really like filling up the empty boxes with decoration. And I also like to just been trying to play. So I have this plaid, checkered, brown, and white. And I really think that it kind of just adds a little bit of something up to the top. And I kind of was just, trying to figure out how to lay out the washi. Tried a couple different types and stuck with this like orangish brown kind of color because I felt like it was pulling out some of those colors from the flowers. And I felt like it kind of just added a little bit of something. And then I wanted to add some design in that bottom corner because it felt kind of empty and sad to me. And black boxes don't work because it didn't go with the theme. So I just kind of was playing around with different boxes, going through all my stickers, trying to use what I have. That was something that me and Jay were talking about, of using all my washi and my stickers before I am allowed to purchase anything else. I can do printables, which I've been doing. But to buy any more washi or stickers, I need to use up what I have. And I think that that's a really good goal. And it kind of just inspires me to look at what I have, my stickers and my washi, and see what kind of themes I might want to do. And I think one of my themes is probably going to be Stitch, because I have a lot of Stitch stickers. But I really love the florals. It just reminds me of Ojibwe. My culture was very floral, woodland. We're a woodland tribe, and it's very floral. So I just really love that floral aspect to the washi, and I have a lot of florals. So I decided that I'm probably going to use a lot of floral themes for the next few months to try and get through some of my stickers. I also want to balance out the green round sticker, so I thought I could bring up that green round sticker up into the corner, kind of balance it out a little bit. And I didn't do a lot in the boxes because this is one of my planners that I write in every day. So this one I think is my language one, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to use the monthly spread for the language. And I didn't want to fill all of the calendar pieces just yet because I'm not sure how I'm going to use it. Overall, I think that it looks really pretty. I love the floral washi tapes, and sometimes I have to learn when to stop. I think I was trying to felt like it needed just a little something else, so I wanted to add another little tag on the bottom, and then I told myself that's enough. That's what I think we all do sometimes. They're like, okay, know when to stop when you're decorating, and sometimes it's okay to just be a little simple, not get too crazy with the decorations. And this page here I'm going to be using for my monthly goals, and so I just wanted to just do a little decoration up on the top and keep that same washi tape theme, not get too crazy, because I'm going to need to make sure that I can write in my goals. So I started trying to add some different decorations. I wanted to add some boxes around the page in order to write my goals in, limit myself, because that's one thing I'm trying to figure out is my priorities and my goals. I have a lot of goals for this year spanning over 12 different areas, and so I kind of wanted to just balance myself out, and I printed off, I used Canva and created the light green and dark green boxes, and I just printed out a bunch of them, and that's why I'm gluing them, because I didn't want to waste my sticker paper. So, and I have a lot of glue sticks, so I figured I'm just going to glue them and then use up what stickers I have. I didn't like the way that brown one was going to touch the green, so I decided to just pull that one off till I got the green laid down, and then I could figure out how that other box was going to sit on it. And sometimes that's the way you got to do it. But when you're adding the glue, you have to be really careful, because I notice when I pull up from the glue, it can really rip the paper a lot, because it's just not situated to handle ripping up glue paper. And I was having a lot of fun trying to figure out what kind of boxes I wanted to use, bringing colors everywhere and different designs. And I was really happy with the way this one came out. I did add a little a lot of boxes, but I have a lot of different areas that I want to work on. And then this one is a happy planner, like a little extra skinny book that had the florals, and that was actually my favorite happy planner set or book, and it was an extra one. And then I started adding butterflies, and there's something about the butterflies that I was like, oh, look, and I started just kind of adding them everywhere. And then I decided that I didn't have any on the other page, so I decided I was going to add some more. So I went back to the calendar page to add some more butterflies, trying to keep them a little mixed up. And I think this one was their floral one. There's only that floral one from Happy Planner book is one of my favorites. But I should have got a couple of those. Some of those Happy Planner books I'm not really happy with. But it is what it is. So anyway, this is the back page. I was going to use it for like a monthly review, so I just wanted to add a few boxes, a few decorations, and a few designs to this page to kind of just bring some elements of design into it. And I was going to try and pull that one up that I glued, because I was able to pull it up right away because I just barely stuck it down, and it worked. But now I was like, nope, it's not going to pull up. It's going to rip the paper. So I just left it alone. And then I added a little bit of elements of the... Oh, I was able to pull it up. Look at that. And I added some elements of the script washi again. And then I just decided to go a little crazy with the floral stickers. And I just did a garden on the bottom. And it's kind of a fun, quick way to definitely use up all your floral stickers in one shot, because that's just the way it is. But I wanted to also state, because I guess I ramble a little bit, but it's okay to change your planner. It's okay to change your mind. And that's the whole reason I think we do this and we design our own, is because we know that some months are going to be crazy, some months are going to be calmer, and then sometimes it's just some designs aren't going to work for us, so we can go ahead and change it. So I finished up that planner, just trimming up the little pieces that were hanging off, and I was really happy with this planner, just getting the monthly spread done. It only took me probably about 20 minutes, I think. And I just did that inner wall, and then I also did the back for the review part. And now I'm working on my health planner. So my health planner is different. I didn't have a health planner last month, but I do have one this month. Or I should say, I didn't set one up last month in a video. I did change one of my planners to a health planner mid-month, or that second week of February. I changed it because I got diagnosed with something, and so I have to keep better track of everything. So that is where I'm at. So I just kind of trying to keep better records of symptoms and all of that. So I decided that I'm just going to continue this into March. So I wanted to use a floral, but I wanted to use a different floral for this monthly calendar and kind of keep with the same, I guess, layout theme ideal, but use a different floral washi. This one's a lot more vibrant colors. It kind of doesn't come out, I don't think, shows as well in this on the video, but it's very vibrant and bright, and so I just thought it would be perfect for my house planner. It'll kind of make it, I think, easier maybe to fill. We'll see. And that one had like that ugly line where they reprinted, so I just used as much as I could and then threw the rest aside. So I added the same kind of coloration in it and some boxes on the bottom, just like I did with the other planner. So I kind of tried to keep it simple because with going to school, working full time, and then all the house stuff, I was like, I don't want to overcomplicate this. So I tried to keep it simple. And I had a big stack of like stickers and the boxes and all of that out on the table beside me. It was a huge mess. But then I tried to clean it up pretty quick after I got done, so that way I didn't have to stress out about that. But I was trying to keep them similar without being exactly the same, so I could distinguish them even at a glance on which ones were which. And I think it'll work out really good, and I think sometimes it's okay to keep it simple, and it's okay to try and see how you can get the washi tape to work for you and not the other way around. I really like the circles, but at the same time they had like words on the outside, so I was trimming up some of the circles to make them work for how I wanted to use them. I added a couple stickers. I kept playing with that green one up there. I wasn't quite happy with the placement of it, so I kept messing with it. One bad thing about doing that is it kind of messes up the stickiness of it. And of course, I had to add the butterflies throughout the spread. And I feel like that kind of finished that one up a little bit. The butterflies did perfect. So, for the back pages for the monthly goals for my house planner, I just decided to just use the script again to bring it in, and I'm still debating on whether I want each calendar to have its own goals or if I want to have all the goals right before the monthlies, like right near the dailies. And so that's something I'm trying to debate. I think I'm gonna do it that way maybe, and maybe just use these as like brain dump pages. And that's kind of the fun part, I guess, about the planners too, is just trying to figure out how we're going to use our pages, what we're going to use our pages for, how does it work for us, and what's the best benefit. And I really struggled with trying to add this floral. I just wasn't happy with where it was going, so I finally did it along the bottom of the page. And I had to move some of those pages out of the way, trying to light them up, and then bring that floral all the way across so it kind of lined up perfect, and then just trimming it up. And unfortunately, I lost the last bit of footage of that. So this is a flip through. So this is the agenda now. And my agenda is going to change because I am using it to do school, work, personal appointments, all of that. These last pages that are blank are going to be for a journal kind of situation. And then this is my language planner. So I'm going to use this planner for my language, and I decided to use the horizontal weeklies, and I'll do a setup. But they'll probably be pretty plain because I plan on doing entries writing in the language. And then the final, like, thinking about reviewing my language journal. And then this next journal is my health journal. I kept it pretty the same. This is the one you saw me set up. And then this has the lined vertical weeklies, which has been really working really well for me. So we're going to see how that all plays out next month.